Why gamble with no plan? Bet on your success. The first step is believing you can do it, and the next step is cracking this book open and getting started. Don't waste another day procrastinating. Purchase on Amazon or by going to the website, 6figuresby30.com. That's the number 6figuresby30.com. 6figuresby30.com. Imagine if your business could interchange skilled engineering and technology professionals as easily as changing a high-end car part. When one highly trained, skilled employee left the firm due to growth, dismissals, maternity leave, or retirement, anything like that, you can replace them with another that fits their position perfectly. Just like that, your automotive, manufacturing, financial, or healthcare business is running again like nobody ever left. Now, people aren't parts, obviously, but a resource that allowed you to always hire the exact type of highly skilled employee you needed could lower your costs significantly. How? Simple. Hiring and training new employees is expensive. Losing a trained employee because they didn't fit your corporate culture is also expensive. If you always found the right people, you can lower costs and increase productivity significantly. That's exactly what Seek Recruiting does. Contact Seek Recruiting today. 888-991-5833. Once again, that's 888-991-5833 to contact Seek today.
Been thinking about starting your own online radio station? It's easier than you think. CastHost.net provides you with all the tools and information needed to get up and running in 10 minutes or less. Upload music, create a playlist, start the stream. It takes just a few clicks of your mouse. Want more information on starting your own online radio station? Head on over to CastHost.net or email us at info@CastHost.net. That's info@casthost.net. And don't forget to use the promo code radio to get 15% off your order. Casthost.net. It's easier than you think.
All entrepreneurs, internet marketers, multi-level marketers, business people, social network gurus, social networkers, and advertisers meet on ORUsocial.com. to maximize your traffic and get targeted traffic to increase your revenue and your company production. ORU is a powerful platform for entrepreneurs, networking, and social networking. Register today and grow your personal and business engagement. Don't forget, it's a social platform, so upload your profile and let's go. ORUsocial.com. That's ORUsocial.com. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show, baby. Let's go. Yeah. What's happening? What the deal? Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Sponsored by footballsportsapp.com. Shouts out to my man Marcus Harper, man, for another great show on yesterday on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. That boy good. But at the end of Marcus Harper's show, man, he always makes me reflect on life and makes me realize that life is good. I don't know why the studio audience is booing. I guess they're booing because he kind of puts me in a somber mood. Like, he makes me think at the end of his show, if you haven't listened to, you should. But at the end of all of his shows, man, he reminds us of something that should make us understand that life is short and life is good. And, I mean, he has me feeling all kind of like reflective inside. It's good stuff, though, man. Shouts out to Marcus Harper. Marcus Harper Sports Talk with so good stuff. Real good stuff. You still can vote for this week's Boiled Penis Awards. We'll give that out a little bit later. We got to get to this Funky Four college football games, the 4 biggest football games in college this weekend, as well as the 4 biggest NFL games. We'll do that coming up here in a second. But you know what I'm going to do for this whole segment, man? I'm just going to read chat. That's what I'm going to do. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Let me read some messages, man. From 9-0 the Wino, he says, I hope Ditka isn't listening. I don't care if Mike Ditka is listening. I'll whip Mike Ditka's old punk ass. You You know how brittle. This ain't Mike Ditka, the Dallas Cowboys in the 1960s or whatever. Mike Ditka is old as Methuselah. Kicking them old dusty, crusty nuts of his. Even up the damn score a little bit. I wish Mike Ditka would say something about me. Yeah, I heard you've been talking about me on your little dumbass show, Doug Stewart. You damn right, you old punk ass Mike Ditka. Ain't nobody going back to Africa. Stop that. From Rel the Intern Scott, and more of this if Doug drowned, hashtag. Hashtag if Doug drowned, there would be no BPAs. Exactly right. Exactly right. I mean, count your blessings, man, that I'm still here. I mean, what would y'all be doing outside of being productive at work if there were no The Doug Stewart Show? From Stringer, if Doug drowned, Creflo Dollar would be right. Everything would have been totally opposite. Everything would have been total opposite of how things turned out in life. Just like Back to the Future. Great movie, by the way. If you've never seen it, if you're a greenhorn and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Back to the Future 1 and 2. I think maybe even 3. Maybe they had a third one. I can't remember right now, but all of those movies were good, man. From Rel the Intern Scott, Ditka done had 2 heart attacks. All you would have to do is run around them. You'll pass out eventually. Not only has he had a couple of heart attacks, but I think Ditka has had like knee and hip replacements and all of that stuff. I wish old crusty-ass, racist mindset Mike Ditka would say a damn word to me. I'll whoop his ass for Kunta Kinte. In honor of Kunta Kinte, take this ass whooping, Mike Ditka. From Rough Buff, if Doug drowned, patent leather shoes would still be in style. What? What does that have to do with anything? From Angry Black Man. Good morning, Angry Black Man. Hashtag if Doug drowned, Bishop Eddie Long would be married to Superhead. Wait a minute, these are pretty good. Some of these are pretty good. From Choochie crying at the third game, Doug, It's a Wonderful Life as opposed to Back to the Future. First of all, I don't remember seeing It's a Wonderful Life. I'm sorry. So I don't know exactly the crux of that. I guess it has something to do with what we're talking about, where if someone would have died, what would the world have been like without them? I'm sorry, I can't really, entertain your conversation on that. From Rel likes this type of thing. From Rel the Intern Scott, hashtag if Doug drowned, Uncle Donnie wouldn't have them $300 shades on. Funny. Yeah. I keep saying that I'm going to get my Uncle Donnie on the show. And I've also been talking about over the last couple of days, weeks, maybe even, that we are set to add the third hour of the Doug Stewart Show. So I'm sure we're going to include probably some conversations with Uncle Donnie. We're definitely going to do that. We're also going to incorporate, there's a lot of new things that we're going to do. I'm going to try to save a lot of it for you, and have like this big announcement day where we talk about what we're going to do and some changes to the show. So stay tuned for that. From Leonard Preacher Slayer, if Doug drowned, Mike Ditka would be Uber driver in Chicago. That's funny. Probably. From Easy Does It, hashtag if Doug drowned, there would be fewer shoe models that have finished college education early. Yeah. Education is the key. That's funny. From Choochie crying at the third game, Doug sleeps during Christmas holidays. That's funny. From Rel Scott, laugh out loud, Thorny. What did Thorny have to say? Something really funny. Me and Thorny were kind of going back and forth yesterday on Twitter. And make sure you follow me on Twitter if you don't already. Follow me on Twitter at Doug, 2, Live Stews. Me and Thorny switch, who's a lady listener in the chat room on the Doug Stewart Show. Thorny feels some type of way about me talking bad about the Georgia Bulldogs. Damn, Thorny, they got their ass kicked. I didn't kick their ass. They got their ass kicked by Ole Miss. I had nothing to do with that. You know, I don't got nothing against Georgia. I mean, Georgia in the order of teams that I support, number one, it's Clemson. If you're talking about big boys, okay, it's Clemson. It's Carolina. It's Carolina first. Then it's Clemson. Then it's Georgia Tech. And then it's Georgia. I mean, yeah. Then it's Miami. All right, I still, I'm a fan of Miami. Speaking of which, Miami comes to town this weekend. We might even talk about that. But that's my 5 teams. And to say that out of 160-something Division I football programs that I root for your program fourth says a whole lot. No, contrary to popular belief, I do support the hometown teams. Last year, somebody finagled and photoshopped some picture of me with a Carolina Panthers jersey on. I mean, that's so wrong. That's so wrong. And so, damn, Thorny, don't take this stuff personal. That's all I'm saying. Is don't take this stuff personal. And she's a Saints fan. The Falcons kicked the Saints' ass. I mean, I had nothing to do with that ass kicking your Saints took the other night. From T Mini Dub, if Doug drowned, I would never have seen the presidential suite at the Doubletree. Right. Thank you, T Dub. That's the way to look at it positively. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. All right. We got entertainment coming up here in about 6 minutes, so stay tuned for that. From Chuchi crying at the third game, you have seen it, probably just forgot. From Vince Wright, the big smooth number 1, if Doug drowned, Atlanta would truly be a great place to live. What? Vince! You're supposed to be my man. What are you talking about? Is that some type of backwards compliment? I don't know what's that all about, Vince, but I thought we was down like 4 flat tires. Come on now. From Chef Roll Tide Ivan, if Doug Stewart drowned, or if Doug drowned, Orangeburg, Jason Whitlock would have been a Black Panther. That's funny. Yeah, that may have happened. Y'all crazy, man. Well, y'all funny. Y'all are funny. When we get back from the break, entertainment. A couple of birthdays. There's a couple of TV shows I want to talk about. I got a new TV show, man, and I'm gonna put y'all on game. All right? One of my favorite TV shows is back. I've been forgetting to talk about that. So a little TV talk. Beanie Siegel's in the news. Beans. So we'll have a little bit of fun. All right, don't go away. The Doug Stewart Show. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system that have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile